Thank you. I shared this story at the end of my closing remarks after running the supplemental state aid on Monday. I grew up in Evansdale, moved to Waterloo, moved to Cedar Falls. Was raised in the Catholic church, went to Catholic schools. My mother went to UNI and got a degree for teaching public school. Took her 3 years to get that degree, while she had 7 children, had an 8th child and a miscarriage in the process, and began teaching public school at Jewett Elementary in Evansdale. So I grew up in a family who, like Senator Danielson, cares about all education. Catholic, private, public. I was taught that. I was raised in that environment. My mother was a good teacher. One of my best days of campaigning was when I was out. And if you know, I don't know if my mic's even working. Is it working?
It's a little closer. It's working.
One of my best days of campaigning is when I was out and somebody came up to me and said, "Are you Walt Rogers?" I said, "Yes." And this lady said, "Well, did you have a mom who taught elementary at Jewett?" I said, "Yes." She passed away when I was 13 years old after 7 years of teaching. And she told me she was the best teacher I ever had. She changed my life, and she focused on me and changed the trajectory of my life as a teacher. So I know what teachers do. My wife is a public school, works in the public schools. So I care deeply about it. And I don't think these other legislators were, I don't think they were talking about me with some of the rhetoric that was said as far as, sending people to Des Moines who don't support education. I support education. Making comments like...
As a reminder, please keep as audience members, please let him speak. Keep it civil. Thank you.
Saying things like the governor, lieutenant governor, or at least making an appearance to show they care. Well, I know these people. I know them firsthand. They care deeply. I am also on the Future Ready Iowa Alliance Commission, and I look forward to working with Senator Dotzler on making education better. And so one of the things I try to do when I am in Des Moines is understand the balance of who I represent. And I do represent public, private school teachers, but I also represent people in the private sector who are taxpayers like all of us. And one thing I know for sure, and one thing that's factual, is since I've been in the majority, our party in 2011, we have never cut education. That's a fact. Look it up. We put $740 million new dollars towards education in the last 7 years. And it's disheartening because people laugh about that, but it's factual. And it's disheartening because we have campaigns on emails and all this kind of stuff to throw out disingenuous ideas and things that aren't true. I'm getting calls in the middle of the night now all the time from people all over the state. There's email campaigns to call your representatives and senators, and they also suggest that you call them multiple times and pretend you're different people. But that's happening. And so I came today because I do want to listen. I want to hear what people have to say. I'm here to listen. And I appreciate working with everybody on this table up here. They've all been kind and courteous to me. Sometimes we get a little bit crazy with our rhetoric. but we're civil. And I think everybody on this table knows that I care about education. I've been appointed the education chair in the Iowa House. And I'm here to listen to you, hear what you have to say, and take that back to Des Moines, and see if we can't work together.